Hi, how are you? Hi. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. I just came online right now. I recorded 2 videos. I gotta post it when I'm done. Where are you from? Fix my mic. I'm from New Jersey. Did you see my channel or you just came on the live stream? You swipe by? Okay. Well, check out my channel. I talk about tarot and astrology, and if this interests you, then you can subscribe. If not, then you have a good night, and thank you. Yeah, who's ever here tonight, check out my channel, check out my videos, please. I talk about tarot. I do zodiac readings. I do personal readings. I'm also into astrology and I'm also into candle magic. If any of this interests you, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If not, you can just exit. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, I do have crystals. I have them on top of my decks. I have this crystal. I have 3 of them here. Do you know what kind of crystals are these? You know what kind of crystals they are? Okay. I have some more in my closet, but these are the ones I have out for tonight. I just have them on top of my deck. Black Turner. Yeah. This is the best one. I have black obsidian. It's in my closet. I have to get more. Yeah, that's black Turner. You're right. You're right about what you said. I actually need to get some more, but these are the ones I have out for now. You're a rock hound? Okay. So, do you have crystals at home or do you collect them? You hunt crystals? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And so, is that a hobby of yours? Oh, you have. Oh, so you just like. Okay, I got you. I got you. So you know what the uses of the crystals. Yeah, clear quartz. Okay. I don't have clear quartz. I should get though. I don't have clear quartz. But yeah, clear quartz are good. So I don't have clear quartz crystal, but it's a good crystal to have. Like I should get one. Do you know anything about astrology or tarot? Jasper? Okay. I got you. You told me you was that okay. You're interested in it? Well, what would you like to know? Well, first of all, what is your zodiac sign? Do you know? Oh shit. That's good. I'm a Gemini also. When is your birthday? June 6th. Okay. So you're a June Gemini. Okay. 2002. Oh, you're my Sunday. My son is 2002. He's October 2002, so he's actually gonna be 23, October 28th. Yeah, so I'm a May Gemini. Yeah, let me just turn the camera so I can talk. Yeah, so I am May 31st, Gemini. I need something to stand up because that's why I had the iPad on this corner. I try to put the camera up front. It's not like, let me see if I could get something. Hold on. I could get something that will help. Hold on. Yeah, put it on the side. It's not letting me do anything. I'm gonna turn on this air because it is hot. Okay, are you still there? Let me see if this helps. This might help to stand up the iPad. All right. So that should help to stand up the iPad. It's hot in my room now because of these candles. I'm gonna turn that one off and just leave this one on. Are you still there? Okay. I need to get an extra mic because this mic doesn't last too long. Okay, so for tarot, I do two types of readings. You can do oracle decks. This is an oracle deck. Like this is an oracle deck. These are cards for career finance. I just uploaded for Aries and Taurus. I'm gonna do Gemini tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do Gemini and Cancer. So when it comes to the Oracle deck, these are general messages. These are all general messages. Now, this one here is tarot deck. There, this is one deck. There's all types of decks, but every tarot deck there is 78 cards, 22 major arcana, and the rest are minor arcana. Major arcana cards are basically like the most important cards in the deck. With a tarot reading, things are more detailed. Basically, tells a story of what's currently going on in your energy, depending on what kind of reading you want. If it's something like regarding your love life, or if it's like a general reading, or something regarding career, finance, etc. Now, Gemini has the Lover's card. This is the Gemini card. It's called the Lovers. I don't want to leave it up on the screen because the card, some of the cards like have nudity with the people, and YouTube sometimes be flagging stuff. So you're a male Gemini. So for you, you also have the King of Swords. That could also be applied for Gemini. For me, it will be the Queen of Swords because I'm a woman. Let me just look for the card so I can show you. Okay, so this will be the King of Swords. This is the King of Swords. Yeah, this one's holographic. This is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords would apply to you because you're a Gemini. So the King of Swords embodies the energy of a male energy that is logical, critical in the way of thinking, goes along with what he thinks instead of going along with what he feels. Now, if the card is shown in the reading reverse, like reading upside down, then it changes the meaning of the card. Then if it, you know, if the card comes out reverse, then it will show like that energy of that particular person being negative. Like the person doesn't think about what they do, they make harsh decisions. Um, they come off like an asshole type of energy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you could be. It could show that. It all depends on the reading. The zodiac readings that I do are free. I recorded, like I said, I recorded for Aries and Taurus today. I recorded before I came on the live stream, so I'm going to upload it when I'm done with the live stream. I'm going to upload it. If you want a personal reading, then that I do charge for that. Just letting you know. The oracle deck that I just showed you, like this type of reading, like this type of deck, I did use this deck that I have here when I did for Aries and Taurus because this is general reading. I also did put tarot, but I used the TikTok template for my video, so my video was like 9-10 minutes long. So like I'll post like a short video on here. I don't do long readings for the zodiacs. I could do a long reading if I'm doing a personal reading, but I'm not gonna do a long reading for the zodiacs. Just because I'm not monetizing for YouTube yet. I just started doing zodiac readings like 2 weeks ago. But I started doing personal readings. So you see like personal readings that I posted on my video. I also have this other tarot deck. This is the one I like the most, that I use the most. Because it's upside down. This is the one I use the most and I like the most because of the fact that the cards are like easy to understand. I think for me, I think doing a reading with these cards is easier for the person to understand that is watching the video, or if it's a personal reading, you know, versus the other one. Like this looks like, what does that look like to you? What do those little sand dunes look like to you? What does it look like the guy is doing? Like what do you interpret from seeing this card? Exactly. So this is called a Seven of Cups. In the Suit of Cups in tarot, it pertains to feelings, emotions, decisions. And this, he has one hand over one, and then he has the other one that he's like, he has mannerism. We do that a lot. We do that a lot when we're thinking about something, right? Like this, or like, let me see, or this. So you don't even read cards, but if I show you this card, I feel like you will understand this, even though you're not a reader. Like it's easier for you to like comprehend what I'm saying. especially if I'm talking to you doing a personal reading, right? That's why I say this is one of my favorite decks. Now I'm gonna show you the same deck. I mean, not the same deck. I'm gonna show you the same. I'm gonna show you the same card in these holographic, how you said, right? So this is the Seven of Cups. Okay, so that deck, that card that I just showed you. Now look at this. This is the same card. It's just in a different type of deck. This is the Seven of Cups. So this, you see the cups. The cups are up in the air. The guy is like, like I don't really understand that too much. Like, I see this card. I know what this card means because I've been doing tarot for about a year. But if I see this card and I don't know how to read cards, I don't know what's going on in this picture. Like, I see the guy with his hands up. I see this looks like it's in the clouds. I don't. This doesn't tell me anything about making a decision on what I gotta do. This though, you see the difference? So it will always be. hmm When it comes to tarot, it will always be 78 cards, no matter what deck you get. It will always be 78 cards, but the cards are different. So this card, you can understand the meaning or what it will. You're gonna understand the general meaning of the card, but you're also gonna understand what is interpretation of it in the reading that you're doing, depending on what kind of reading you're doing. Because in every type of reading that you do, it has a different meaning, a different interpretation. And every reader does it differently. How I read this card in the reading for you, you can talk to someone else that's also a reader. And that person could possibly say something totally different than I said to you, or could say something familiar, or maybe 50-50. Maybe some stuff is similar to what I said to you, and some stuff isn't. So there's a difference. So that's why this is like my favorite deck. Like, I love this deck. It's easier for me to show to anyone in a personal reading. The original, I got a deck of the original, which is called the Rider-Waite deck. This is called the Rider-Waite deck. This is like the original deck that readers start off with studying. When you start doing tarot, they start doing this. This is the deck that they start with. I did not start with this deck. I actually got this deck like 2 months ago. Yeah, I got this deck like 2 months ago. So I did not start off with this deck. I did things backwards. So my best friend did help me with everything from when I started, but I basically like self-taught myself. And I got this deck like, yeah, I got this deck like 2 months ago. And the reason this deck is the cards are like this is because I do candles. I use candles in what I do. So I like the fact that, they're big. So like I'm doing something tomorrow. Like once I set it up tomorrow, I'm going to be here live streaming. Like I'm gonna come to live stream once I set it up. Usually I go on the live stream for like probably like 10-15 minutes, and then that's it. And then like the rest of the time that I have to burn the candles, I just like do it off the live stream. Everything I'm doing is everything I'm doing, I'm preparing it for myself. But eventually I want to be able to do that for other people, which is why I'm showing what I do now. But I'm not like doing anything. I'm not preparing no candles for nobody except me or like family. But I will be preparing for others like later on in the future. So I use these candles depending on what my intention is. Yeah, I am. What are you? Mm. Yeah, I am. What are you? If you wanted to do a money spell, you could use this card. You see? This is called the King of Pentacles. You're white? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is called the King of Pentacles. You see that coin that he's holding in his hand? So this is a masculine energy of someone that is about his money. He's filled with coins. He's abundant. He's grounded. King of his castle. So this card will be good for a money spell. Each of these cards have a meaning. So that's why I got them big, so I can like use it for whatever spell I want to do. So that would be good for a money spell. Yeah, we all do. I can't help you with that. I could I could give you advice on what to do, but I can't do it for you. I don't want to do anything for anyone yet because I feel like I'm not prepared for that yet. Like I can sit here and talk about tarot and astrology and other things per se, and I could give readings, but I can't like do any work yet. I will be in the future, but not now. This is another card that pertains to Gemini, the Magician. This is a card that pertains to Gemini and Virgo. Both zodiacs can use this card. This will be good for like a money spell, like I said. This card will be good for a money spell because you're trying to manifest to bring money. You're trying to manifest to bring money, abundance. So the magician here is using his tools to bring into reality what he's trying to manifest. As above, so below. That's his wand. I have a wand too. You want me to show you? I just got one like a month ago. This is my wand. You see this? This is an electric lighter that I got. I don't use the regular lighter somewhere. I got this. So this, I got it because of this card right here. So I use that for my candles. I got it because of that. So that's your wand. That is the fire element, right? You need all the elements: fire, water, earth, wind, air, basically. Let me see what other cards. This is a good card. This shows, celebration, unity. You see the three cups? They look like they're celebrating, dancing. This is a good card to use, like if you're doing a spell. There's certain cards here that you can do to do like other types of spell. If you were looking to do a spell, like if you were doing Bayfa magic, which will mean like if you're planning to do a curse, a hex, or a jinx. There's certain cards that you can use for that too. Let's see what card I can show you. This is the Four of Wands. It shows like this is stability. Stability in your home. The Two of Cups. This can be used in a love spell. The Two of Cups. This is also can be used in a money spell. You see the coin? That's money. You want to have that. You want to have the death of something, meaning that you want something to end and have a new beginning, a new start with it. You will use this card. Like if you were doing like banishes spell. There's a difference between a banishes spell and a baneful spell. We go for a love spell, Ace of Cups. This will be me, Queen of Swords, because I'm a Gemini. I already showed you the King of Swords, so this will be me, the Queen of Swords. This can also pertain to Libra and Aquarius, besides Gemini. That's the King of Swords. That's the card I showed you earlier. Let's say you were doing you're doing a spell to balance something out. This is a Justice card, which is also basically the Libra card too. Because it's just like if you were doing a spell for like a court case, something legal matter. I haven't done that type of spell, so I couldn't even tell you like will that work? Because I don't haven't done that type of spell. So yeah, so I use the candles along with the cards, and that's how I do my spells. No, who's that? No, I don't know who's that. Let me put this away. I didn't show you the cards to do like the other type of spells because I don't practice that. If you have an issue with something that you want to get rid of, like if you're having trouble, let's say you're having trouble esotericism. Oh, I know what that is, but I don't know that guy. So it does he practice alchemy? Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about. And I said that in the card that I showed you. Mm. Mm. As above, so below, like the card. I used to, well, I still fought like, I'm not gonna tell you who she is. I'm not gonna give you her name, but there is this YouTuber that I follow. When she started on YouTube, she would make videos doing like candle magic, doing spells with her candles, and like there was videos of her with like the Ouija board and um other stuff. And she, was like into spirituality, which I can relate to because that's how everything started with me. Um she went from spirituality to showing about her candles and um now like the way she was dressed in the videos, the way she would talk in the videos, like she's a totally different person now. She has a separate channel. She still posts on the same channel, but she has a different channel now. And like the channel that she does, it's a different type of content. But when she makes videos on her channel that I'm originally talking about, she like she doesn't talk about spirituality like she used to. She's not making videos showing like candles, or she doesn't talk about tarot or astrology or any of that. She pretty much became like an occultist. So she talks about alchemy. She talks about like, what you just said, that word that you just wrote. She talks about that. So I don't know too much about that. I know for me, there's a difference. Like for me, there's a difference in like what I do than what somebody else does that, does like alchemy. Cause cause when it comes to, like going into depth and learning and practicing stuff with the occult, it's you tap into certain types of things, like, and I'm not saying it's bad because maybe I might do that one day. I don't know what I'm gonna do. To be honest with you, like I don't know if I'm ever going to like do that, but who knows? Maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying, like for me, I'm careful in what I tap into because of my son. That's basically the reason why. It's not even because of me. Like, I'm 42 years old. Okay. I'm 42 years old. So, like, I know sometimes things happen and you can tap into things that can be harmful for you or harmful for someone else. There's been practitioners that have gone through stuff, and then there's been practitioners that haven't gone through like any negative consequences of the things that they practice. Everyone is different. I'm just saying for me, I'm just careful for me because of my son. I know I have the ability to do more than what I'm doing now and to tap into more stuff than what I already have tapped into. I just choose not to because of my son. That's why. People sometimes do experience paranormal things when they deal with like antiques. That's never personally happened to me, but I know that that is possible. Right now that you just wrote about the stuff with your dad. Like there's some people that they play with the Ouija board. I am not like, as long as my son is living with me, I'm not touching no Ouija board. I'm not touching no Ouija board. Like I'm not doing that. Like what I'm saying? I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like I'm not doing that. Let me move this. Trying to get some light because I just turned off the TV. Like my son is 6 years old. My son that lives with me is 6 years old. And when you gave me your birthday, you said your birthday was 2002, and I told you, oh, I have a son that his birthday is 2002. He doesn't live with me no more. He already moved out. But my son is like my son that moved out. He's 22. So there's a difference between my 22-year-old son who doesn't live here versus my 6-year-old son that lives with me. So sometimes you tap into things and you fuck around and find out, and things don't end well for you. And I don't want to be one of those people. So this is why I said I'm not like you were not gonna see me making videos like doing like a Ouija board section. There is a way you can prepare yourself if you wanna use the Ouija board, but I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm not. If you're going through any like paranormal stuff, like don't don't try to talk to spirits. I had that too. I had that too. And that shit was rough. Like I used to have like a bunch of paranormal activities going on with me, and now, like, now that I am the way that I am, now that I'm actually like working with candles and doing spells and doing tarot and having crystals, now that I have like all this stuff with me, I don't even have that stuff going on anymore. Like it's weird because people that have a problem with what I do and consider what I do evil, they think, like what I'm doing is gonna bring like bad spirits or, something, negative, like negative influences, demonic influences. And I haven't gotten none of that. Before I even started doing anything, I used to have things happen to me. And now that I practice what I practice, like I don't have sleep paralysis episodes anymore. I don't have like weird shit that used to be going on with me. Oh, real team, I don't know where X War is at. He's not here today. Like all of that has stopped. And you think that things will happen to me more with everything I'm doing now, and it hasn't. Like everything I'm doing now has actually brought me into a calmer state in my life, into a more peaceful state in my life. I love what I do. I embrace what I do, which is why I have a platform here on YouTube about it. And I have my other social media that is tied to what I show on here too. Like whatever I post here, I post it on my other social media too that I have. I was raised Catholic. I went to a Catholic grammar school. I went to a Catholic high school. My parents are Catholic. My family is Catholic. Like I literally grew up like in the church. Everything, I am no longer part of that anymore. And how I am now, versus how I was before, it's like totally different. I never wanted to go to the church or talk to anybody about any paranormal things happening to me because I never felt comfort when I was going to the church growing up. So there was like no point of me doing that. Like there was no point of me doing that at all. So I just dealt with it up until 2 years ago when I started to make changes in my life and I got into spirituality and I've been it ever since. And now I don't have any of that weird shit happening to me anymore. And I have a fulfillment and like I said, I want to practice, I want to do what I talk about in a way that that I'm like all those years that I did never motivated me to sit in front of strangers and talk about the church or talk about God or talk about Jesus or talk about anything regarding religion. I've never got motivated to do any of that. Unlike what I'm doing now. So if you, like I said before, if you're experiencing anything um going on at home or what you said right now, like don't like try to talk to spirits. Don't buy a board. I'm good, real team. Don't buy a board. Don't talk to spirits. Don't try to talk to the dead. Like don't like tap into stuff that you don't know of. If you need help with anything, like get someone to help you. Like someone that is in like the spiritual community to help you with that. Some people need a cleansing at their home or they need a cleansing like as a person. Well, see, there you go. That's why, because the old house. So it's a lot of, there's people, there's, there are tarot readers like me that talk to spirits when they do readings and they talk to spirits like when they practice you know, their craft. I don't do that. I do things differently. So like I can't, you know. I know there's practitioners out there, you know, that can help people like when they have like paranormal stuff going on at home, when they have paranormal stuff going with them, you know, they're able to do cleansings and they're able like how to tell you like how to take this type of bath, how to light this type of I could tell you about the candle. I could probably tell you about the bath, but like they will literally like help you to cleanse yourself if you have something with you. And I'm not one of those. Like I can't. I'll give you a tarot reader. I give you advice, but like I don't see myself practicing to do a cleansing on someone because they're going through some shit. And I have respect for the ones that do that, but I know that I'm not going to be like one of those people. When you take um where you were telling me before, there's different ways you can go about that. Does that guy talk about the chakras? The guy that you told me about? I don't know his name. Does he talk about the chakras and stuff? He probably does. Yeah. See, I just say he probably does. I kind of figure he does. Yeah. I know a little bit about the chakras, but like I don't I don't talk about that. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. It's like it's a lot of things. But yeah, I know like if they do Reiki Master, I think that's what they're called, to balance your chakras. I know about that. Do I do that? No. Like you see I have crystals. I have crystals on my decks. Yeah, they're cultists. They do blood magic. They do blood magic. They believe they are their own god. They don't believe in karma. Like you are your own god. Like you are the divine being. You are like the higher power. There is like, God is above you, like it's just you. Like everything comes from within you. They do spells, they do shit too. They use blood magic. They just do it differently. Mhm. I know. See, so you just said that he talks about this stuff, so then it's just confirming that I know what I'm talking about. So I'm not just here talking shit. Now you know I'm telling I'm telling you the truth. I'm not just, just talking to talk. What I'm saying is the truth. Do you know, let me ask you a question. Do you know about Baphomet? If you watch this guy, he wears this weird neck thing that looks like a tattoo. A neck thing that looks like a tattoo. A neck thing. Mm, are you sure it's not a snake? Is it not a snake? It looks like two spikes pointing each other. And you say he's an occultist? Two spikes wrapped around his neck. You sure it's not like, does it look like a dog collar? Mm, I don't know. Making us aware of it, so he doesn't practice it. So does he have a problem with that, or like he just talks about it? Well, you're welcome to join a live and talk to me. You could do a dual live here if you want me to bring you. I know that you can bring um I know that you can bring someone in the live to join you. What you said his name is? Does he have a TikTok? Because most of these people have TikToks. I have a TikTok too, but more. Alright, hold on. Maybe he does have a TikTok. More official. Oh, is this the guy? Is that him? Oh, I seen him on TikTok. He's a Satanist. Do you know that? He's a Satanist. Did you know that? Of course he knows about the occult. He's a Satanist. Yeah, you didn't know, dude. You didn't know that? Look at his fucking face. Dude, look at his videos. He's a Satanist. He has a whole look, we go on YouTube. And YouTube, he talks about being a Satanist. I seen this guy. I don't follow him, but like I follow witches. I follow witches on TikTok. He's a Satanist. Remember I asked you, do you know who's Baphomet? Look, he has a video about him. Look. Baphomet was simply a medieval French. What is Baphomet? Some scholars think that Baphomet was simply a medieval French way of saying Mohammed, aka Muhammad. But other scholars think that Baphomet could come from Arabic, maybe Abu Fiamat, meaning father of understanding. For centuries, Baphomet remained. Baphomet was. I know about Baphomet. Baphomet was taken as Baphomet was taken like you binge watch his videos? Oh boy. Yeah, he's a let me look online because I know he's a Satanist. I know he's a Satanist. I know I seen a video somewhere that he's a Satanist. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me look it up. Let me look up his YouTube. What does it say? Okay, what does it say? It says I'm an ex-Christian thought leader and founder of the Neo Genian system. I don't even know what that means. My channel is about creating a new humanity, a new earth through a new consciousness. Neogenesis? Yeah, he's a Satanist. Either that or he believes he's a starseed. Some of them believe they're starseeds. No, I don't think he believes that though. I mean, otherwise he would be wearing crystals all over. He's hold on, let me look. He got merch too. Let me see. Let me look at his merch. He's yeah, look at the stuff he sells. You know who you do you know who's Lilith? Do you know who's Lilith? Look, this is the sigil of Lilith. Do you know who's that? This is all dark magic stuff. Look, he's selling shirt. He sells Lilith shirt, Lucifer sigil, Lucifer tarot. Then he has a hoodie that says cult leader. Then he has a shirt that says I am Lucifer. And then he has a Lucifer sigil pullover hoodie. Oh, I should buy that. You know, people always like to talk shit to me. I should buy that just to put it on here and do some like goth makeup. I actually like that hoodie. I should buy that. Support. People stay talking shit to me. I never talk about the devil. I don't even talk about like Christianity. I don't talk about those things. But people love to talk shit to me. So I should just buy that hoodie. What you think? Cold season is here. I just should put it on and come on my YouTube. I should come and do that for Halloween. And do like goth makeup and be like, "Walk on my kitties." I should do that. Tonight is Halloween. We're gonna talk about Lucifer. And the good word of the Lord says today. Yeah, it's a lot of reach bait. I don't do that type of content though, but I should just to fuck with people because I'm tired. You know, I get tired of people talking shit sometimes. It's annoying. But isn't it crazy? Like that he's an ex-Christian. Like he's an ex-Christian. I'm an ex-Catholic. That should tell you something. He's like, I binge watch him. Neogenetic. I don't think it's neo-narcissist. It's genetic religion. What does that mean? Neogenesis, meta ren, renationalism, cosmogenesis, tele, cramp. I don't even know how to say this shit. Psychegenesis. Well, I learned something new. So, what did they believe in? He has a book called Neo Genesis. You know, I've never heard. I never heard of that. This is not even occult stuff. This is something else. What he's doing, but he has to work with dark magic. He has like Lucifer and Lilith sigils in his website, so he has to work with dark magic, and that's kind of obvious. I gotta talk to my best friend tomorrow and ask about this because I never even heard of this at all. Now I'm like, now I gotta learn something else. My support get his hoodie. He's pretty much back occult stuff with his dimension stories. But I literally never heard that word. Like literally.
What if Adam realized that the being he called God?
The secret magic of Jesus. God is actually the devil. Oh, I see the spikes he has. But what if heaven and hell are real? Let me see. I'm looking through this. This is interesting. The Book of Enoch. I know about the Book of Enoch. He must have a lot of people talk shit to him. People talk shit to me. I don't even do this stuff. I already know he going through it. I already know he going through it. But he probably don't give a fuck. Just like I don't. I don't really care who doesn't like what I do. Oh, I see the the necklace. Yeah. Isn't it crazy that he was like an ex-Christian? That's crazy, right? It's crazy. Yeah, look at me. I was a Catholic. Look at me now. All them years they didn't do nothing, huh? All that Bible study. Turn the Bible against you. Like all the all the money my parents wasted in Catholic school. They're like, fucking shit. Give us our money back. Do you believe the story that? Wait a minute. What? Hold on. Let me ask you a question. What are you like? Are you Christian or Catholic, or are you a Satanist? Like, what do you worship? Do you worship Lilith? I gotta see these stories. Christian, but I'm in the middle. You're Christian and you're watching this stuff? I'm gonna tell your dad. I'm gonna tell your dad. Where's your dad? He takes spirituality and stuff. You're Christian. You're not supposed to watch this kind of stuff. It rots your brain. It's from the devil. Your dad's gonna flip out. He better not catch you talking to me. He's gonna be like, that fucking girl. So you was a Christian before, now you're not. So you're kind of like him. You know what? You should do your own YouTube channel and we can work together. And you can be like the more 2.0, you know? The child you went to church, okay. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, I'm saying like you can do your own platform. Think about it. We can work together, you know. Everybody already thinks that what I'm doing is like from the devil. So why don't you just become an occultist? Get a necklace like the morgue, and you come here. We do a live. I'm telling you, we'll be YouTube famous, TikTok famous. I'm saying the economy is not doing so good right now. We gotta help each other out. And you're 22, right? So like you can bring so much young people to my platform. It's a thought. You have Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. What do you have? You have Snapchat? Okay. So you can add me. My name is Gemini Tarot 83. I'll show it to you. So we can talk more about your boy over here. You should get that hoodie. Take some pictures. I'm telling you. All the Christians are gonna be mad at us. They're gonna be throwing holy water at their screen. Okay, so this is my name. Gemini Mercury 83. You see that I did my Snapchat emoji. I dressed her up for Halloween as a witch. Yeah. So yeah, so Gemini 83 and me. I used to have a public profile, but I had a problem with Snapchat. But that's a long story. I'll tell you that off the live. So now I just have a private, which is the one that I gave you. But these videos are interesting. Wait, he said Jesus had two fathers? What? Mm. No, he's talking about Lady Gaga. Oh, he's talking about Nyx. He must know about moon. I'm actually like looking into moon goddesses because I was thinking of working with one because I do spell during the moon phases. So okay, let me check. Okay, this one. Is that you? Okay, I got you. I got you. What state are you in? You said you're in Washington, right? Okay. I want to see more of the books on here. I mean, more of the videos, because I thought that he was a Satanist. Well, you can tell me your real name on Snapchat. You don't gotta do it on here. Because this is a public video, so everybody can see this. He's not a Satanist, but but doesn't he work with dark magic? I mean, he has like shirts of Lilith and Lucifer. I mean, you watch this guy. You tell me. I don't know. I browsed around him on TikTok, but I cannot talk about him because I don't like know him like that. Is this mic on? I put it on my necklace because I was making the videos. I gotta upload those videos. I know he cooking something. He gotta be cooking something. I know that. All right, let me see. I didn't even upload anything yet because I've been talking to you. It's okay though. Um, why is he wearing that? That looks like some BDSM type of thing. Oh, he has a book. Oh, it's okay. That's what's up. Oh, he talks about tarot. Okay. Did you see this video? He talks about tarot. He talks about the Golden Dawn. I know about the Golden Dawn. I had to learn about that when I first started doing tarot. I know about the Golden Dawn. I know about them. I know about Cozy, and he got kicked out because like he was too back crazy, and the Golden Dawn was like, "Nah, man, you." He was part of the Golden Dawn. He got kicked out because they thought he was too much, and then he created his own deck, which is the Thought deck. I follow this guy from New Jersey that actually does like a whole freaking tutorial about that deck. And like he talks about the occult. He talks about like middle mystics something something. I did learn a little when I was studying the tarot from him, but he like teaches it like through Kabbalah. So I didn't like go into depth with it. But thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that compliment. And you know what's crazy? That I like the fact that I can sit here. I like the fact that I can sit here, talk to you, look like this, and nobody will ever expect that I know what I know. I actually like being like that. I um I have a friend on my Snapchat that like asked me a question like why I don't come like why I don't come on the live stream, why I don't like do my social media dress like like a tarot reader. You know how like the tarot readers, used to look back then. Now they don't look like this, but how they used to look back then. And I remember telling him like, I don't see the need for me to do that. Like I can sit here and look casual, look like myself. And if I want to come on camera and look a different way, I can do that if I choose to. But I actually like being this way. Like I don't feel like I need to dress a certain way, do my makeup a certain way, wear things a certain way. I don't need to do any of that. I can just come how I am and talk about whatever. So you see me on the live stream, or if you was to see me in the street somewhere, you're not gonna know that I'm a tarot reader. You're not gonna know I'm into astrology. You're not gonna know, what I do, what I practice. You're not gonna know I can have a conversation with you about the occult. You're not gonna know that I can talk to you about these kind of things with this guy that you just told me about because I don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not walking around with like 20 crystals and around my neck. There's people that like to dress like what they practice, like your homeboy here that you showed me, and that's cool for him to do that. But I'm not gonna sit here and do that. Like if I was a Satanist, I'm not gonna sit here and dress you know, like I was in like the band Corn or something. Yeah. Like if I was a Satanist, I'm not gonna sit here and dress a certain way. I'll probably be like I'll probably be like I am right now. Yeah. I could look like a witch. I was actually thinking of dressing up as a witch for Halloween. Oh, last night, because I saw on TikTok, there were like people posting stuff for Halloween using Google, like Gemini AI from Google. Have you used that? Gemini AI from Google? So last night was the first time I used it because it creates like pictures for you, and it created like several pictures of me dressed like a witch, like a cosmic witch. So like I work with the moon phases. Like tomorrow we're going into the waxing moon crescent. We just went into Libra season the 21st. We're gonna have a full moon on October 7th. I didn't do anything for Libra season. I'm definitely doing something for tomorrow. And then when we start Scorpio season, I'm gonna do something for me and my son because he's a Scorpio. So I'm gonna do something for him too. So this is what it created for me. Look, I look like a moon goddess. And I showed this to my son's girlfriend, and she was like, "Oh, you should do that look for Halloween." I'm like, I would, but this shit is expensive. Like for me to get all that shit to do my makeup, and then I would have to get a wig. I'm like, I could make myself look like that, but I was like, that's gonna cost me money. I don't know about that. So this one, it took a picture of me and it changed my makeup. So it gave me like Gemini makeup. You see how it has like the Gemini symbol on my face, and it looks like I have a tattoo. And this is another one. Yeah, that was the first time I used that last night, and I liked it. I was like, oh, I like this. I can use this, to like upload videos. This one it made me look like a tarot card. Remember I said the Queen of Swords? So this says on the bottom Queen of Swords. Let's see where my sword. And I would like to do another channel besides the one I have here. I want to do another channel on YouTube because I want to do a podcast channel. Like just a podcast channel where I like talk just talk to people. Like I'm not gonna like do no readings or anything. Like I can like I'm gonna sit here and talk like I'm talking now, but I also want to like have someone come in and be a guest. You know what I'm saying? So one day I would like to do that. I really don't want to do it from home. Like right now I'm doing everything from home, but I actually would like to like rent a space that I can do it at. So um I put in some information when I was on Google, and this is the picture that it gave me. Doesn't that look like I'm in a studio on a podcast? Look at my shirt. It says Tarot Talk and Astrology. And it gave me a tarot card necklace. I actually uploaded that in my profile last night. Okay, can you hear me now? Yeah, the mic is blinking, so it did die. You know why? Because I've been online for over an hour. That's why. Yeah, it's already like midnight. It's 12:08. Yeah, okay. I have to buy another mic because this mic, after like an hour or two, it just, that's the end of that. So I'm gonna get off the live stream if you want. I know. Bro, buy that hoodie and come on the live. We can have fun with the Christians. Buy that hoodie from Morgue. Facts. Like, why are you wearing that Lucifer hoodie? Be gone, Satan. Yeah. I'm not gonna go to sleep, but I do need to get off because I gotta charge my mic and I gotta upload these videos that I recorded because I recorded 2 videos before I came on the live stream. So I'm gonna upload it on my YouTube and then I gotta upload it in my Snapchat, my Instagram, and my TikTok. Well, you're gonna have to teach me about that guy because, like I said, I have seen him through TikTok, but like I haven't actually like gone through his videos to see what he's about. So you can just give me the cliff notes on like what his whole platform consists of instead of me going through like all the videos and stuff. Are you going to sleep? I thought he was a Satanist too. I thought he was a Satanist too. Now I know that he's not a Satanist. He's something else. Bro, I could have sworn he was a Satanist. Okay, well, over here is 12 a.m. It's actually 12. What is this? 12. It's 12:11 in the morning. So we have a 3 year. I mean, not 3 year. We have a 3 hour difference. I'm gonna get off to charge my mic and I'm gonna charge my iPad. I'm not going to sleep right now, so if you want, you can message me on Snapchat while I'm like uploading everything. Once I'm uploading everything, then I'll go to sleep. So if you want, you can like message me on Snapchat. If not, then we'll chat tomorrow. It's up to you. All right. Okay then. So message me on Snapchat and I'm gonna get off.